Good morning. Happy day 2 of Vlogmas. I am starting my morning out with a couple of very important things. I'm diffusing Holiday Joy from doTERRA, which is a blend of Siberian fir, wild orange, clove, cinnamon, cassia, Douglas fir, nutmeg, and vanilla. It smells so good. I wish y'all could scratch and sniff. Always, always, always coffee. I'm trying to turn it around so you can see the message. Good meowing. And episode 1 of Cabin Pressure, Abu Dhabi.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. First Officer Douglas Richardson here. Just to let you know, we're making our final approach now into what I am fairly sure is Fitton Airfield. Unless it's a farm. Or just possibly the A45. It's not the sea, because that's blue. I should perhaps explain that Captain Creef and I have a sportsmanlike little bet on today about who can fly the best after drinking a litre of vodka through a straw. Captain went first. You may have noticed the takeoff run was a little bumpy, particularly over the golf course. Now it's me to land, just as soon as I decide which of these 2 runways to aim for. And I'm happy to tell you that I feel lucky. So on behalf of all your crew today, may I just say, Geronimo!
Cabin Pressure by John Finnemore, starring Stephanie Cole as Carolyn, Roger Allam as Douglas, Benedict Cumberbatch as Martin, and John Finnemore as Arthur. This week, Abu Dhabi.
Do you see these cute pom-poms behind my head? They actually go all the way over the whole window, and they're also on the window over here. Last year for Vlogmas, I made a pom-pom every day and made 3 strands of pom-poms. Fun times, fun memories. That was a lot of pom-poms. So I just finished listening to Cabin Pressure, episode 1, Abu Dhabi. Are y'all listening to along with this? It's such a fun show. I love the show. So we met all of the main characters, and we kind of get some of their idiosyncrasies, and yeah, it's just a fun way to start, and I'm really excited to re-listen to it all the way through again this year, because it's been a while since I've listened to it straight through. Dammy has... she, a lot of times, like if she's, when she's home, if she's like washing dishes or whatever, she'll just turn on a random episode. So I've heard random episodes here and there, but it's gonna be fun to listen to the story the whole way through again. So yay, I'm excited. So I hope you're listening along with us. There's a link in the down bar to download the episodes. So you should definitely join in. It's a lot of fun. Yes, I know it is December, and I have a fan going. Why? Because I want to wear my new sweater to church tomorrow, and it's not dry yet from blocking. So, I have a fan going in Dammy's bedroom to block my sweater, to dry it, so that I can wear it to church tomorrow. We're saying bye-bye to the pumpkins, so that we can put on, wait for it, we have Christmas. Merry and bright, fa la la la, love and joy, be jolly. I love the bright colors. Yay, Christmas! So I want to show you a couple more of the patterns that are part of our Java Pearl Designs 31 Days of Christmas sale for this week. This week again we're featuring all shawls, wraps, cowls, hats, and mitts. You get 25% off with the coupon code 31 days, as shown there on the screen. And if you go to javapearldesigns.com and scroll down past the image, you will see all of the patterns that are eligible for the 25% off this week. So this will continue through the 7th of December, and then we'll have a new theme for next week. So let me show you a couple of the patterns. One is the Bashful Stripe Shawl, which is one of my favorite designs that I've designed. This was part of our Tickled Pink book that we released earlier this year. And It was done in a light fingering weight yarn using Suburban Stitcher sock on US 5's 3.75 mil needles. And Diane of Suburban Stitcher just did amazing work in dyeing these two colorways for this. So it's two colorways of yarn, and there's the techniques that you need to be comfortable with. And yeah, I love it. And this is one of my favorite silly pictures of Dammy and I with the shawl wrapped all the way around us, because it is rather large if you use up all of your yarn. So there's that one. Oops, scroll. Bashful Striped Shawl. And the other one I want to show you today is the Brackets Landing Cowl. So this is one that I did for a club collaboration. And the we already talked about Bashful Stripes. This is Brackets Landing Cowl. There is also a matching pair of Brackets Landing socks. And this was inspired by a beach here in Washington State. And so there is the driftwood pattern there that is done with cables with a wave pattern the rest of the way around the cowl. And it uses Pandia's Jewels hand-dyed yarn, snug based, in a fingering weight yarn. It's on US 2.5's 3 mil needles. And so here is the beach that I was inspired by to design this. So as you can see there in the picture, there's lots of driftwood there on the water. And it uses, it uses just these techniques right here. So it's fairly simple as long as you are used to knitting cables. So that is another one. And like I said, there is a matching pair of socks that goes with the Brackets Landing Cowl. So there's two more patterns for today that are eligible for 31 Days of Christmas this week: Brackets Landing and Bashful Striped Shawl. Check them out. And as I said, go to javapearldesigns.com and you can see the full list of patterns. And I told somebody this on Instagram this morning, but I don't know if we've said it publicly. Every single pattern that we have designed that is not a free pattern will go on sale at least once during 31 Days of Christmas. So never fear if you've got patterns that you've been keeping your eye on that have been in your wish list for a while. Every single pattern will go on sale at least once during this 31 days, and all the ebooks will go on sale at the end of the month for the last, I think, 3 days of the month or so. So it's a great way to get your hands on stuff that you may not have been able to get your hands on yet. This is Pink Pearl's relaxed sleeping position. We call it her baby bunny look because she has her paws pulled over like a baby bunny, and when she's asleep sometimes these back legs will hippity hop while she's sleeping. Like, there they go. The other night they were like going crazy. She must have been having a very interesting dream, but we call this her baby bunny look. And then sometimes we just reach in and give Betty rubs. Betty rubs for the baby. Betty rubs. I love you, Pinky. Good night, night.